Hey collectors, welcome back to the channel. Memo here. Today I am glad to be back doing some Transformers reviews. I took a break there for a while to do the Building the Colossus line with Marvel Legends, but Magic Square did recently release this set. This of course is the MS B41 and B42 Excavator Master and Bulldozer Master. This of course is their Bonecrusher and Scavenger from the Decepticons, and this set is pretty amazing. I know that they do have some competition out there with New Age, both of which appear to be great sets. I don't have the New Age, so I'm not going to do any comparisons, but wow. Anyhow, let's get them out of the package and see what they have in store for us. Stay tuned. Alright, as you can imagine, being a combiner, they do come with quite a few accessories. They do have the standard Magic Square instructions, which are done in their nice paper stock. Bonecrusher on one side, Scavenger on the other. You do have their collector's cards. Nicely done. Good quality plastic as usual. You get the forearms for Devastator. You get two nicely painted and sculpted drill bit hands. You get Scrapper's pistol, which looks really good. It's got a sight on it. It's got some sculpting. A little bit of hollowness, but still, it's nicely done. And should you choose to, you can store Scavenger's weapon in alt mode as well, utilizing this port here. Just bear in mind, it is extremely tight. And you also get Bonecrusher's pistol. Once again, decent sculpt with a sight on it. Not much to talk about, really. You can store Bonecrusher's weapon on the side by mounting it onto one of these two pegs in alt mode. So let's talk about the figures. We'll start with Scavenger. They do look really good. I'm going to put an image right here of the cartoon just for comparison. I think that they really pulled it off, to be honest. And I actually am a big fan of the color. There's not much paint on him, not really much paint at all. The gray is painted, the face is painted. But he looks good. Taking a quick look at the face. Beautiful paintwork on the red, the eyes painted red, and the mouth painted gray. Very nicely sculpted. Coming down to the chest, I've added, of course, my cartoon sloppy Decepticon logos, provided by, well, purchased from Toy Hacks, I should say. A little bit of paint wear here, but it's not too bad. Other than that, nicely detailed. You got the sculpting for the treads on the legs. So sculpted detail on the sides. Could have used a little paint, but this is cartoon accurate with just the purple. Same on the other side. You actually got sculpting on the inside of the legs too, which isn't necessary, but they did do it. Thank you, Magic Square. And from the back, you've got the bucket or shovel, whichever you prefer to call it. Now this does articulate. One minor gripe is it does come off super easy. So just the slightest movement and it can come off, but you can get away with transforming it and leaving it on. So you have options as far as how you want it to display. I mean, you could even use this for support when standing if you'd like. But me, I like it folded up in a position like that. True to the character. And it does sit nicely against his back. Articulation wise, head is on a ball. So you do get a full 360. Not much down, but you do get up quite a bit. Looking at the arms, they can go up 90 degrees. Full rotation as you would expect. a little bit of butterfly motion because it's on a ball. You have a nice motion on the elbow, way more than 90 degrees. And you have bicep rotation. Hands can swivel, but no pivot. Same on this side. As far as the waist, you do have waist swivel and very nice ab crunch. Front or back if you want to. It's nice. Legs, you do have hip skirts, so it kind of prevents forward. You can pivot the skirt up if you want to get more, but you're still kind of limited to that. You can get all the way out to the side. There is rotation. Knees do give you more than 90 with a double joint. Feet, just because of the way the feet are designed. See, yeah, that's going to be a problem. You don't get much up and down, but there is some. But you do have a nice rocker. Toes can actually go up and down as well as the heel. So you do have options as far as stability, posing. If you want more, you can do the transformation, put the leg out to the side and get his leg up. I don't know, imagine why you'd want to do that, but that does give you the ability to put him in a kneeling pose, which is nice. So articulation is fairly decent, to be honest. As far as articulation goes, it's gonna be the same for Bonecrusher. Again, head still on a ball. You do get the same. He has a little bit more down, but definitely good up. Same range of motion, except you're limited to a little bit less than 90 degrees because of the way his arm's designed. But you still have the rotation, and the hands do swivel. You still have a great ab crunch, front and back. Same limitations on the legs, but he does get up quite a bit further. And back. So overall articulation is really decent. As far as decor for Bonecrusher, there is his face sculpt. Again, nicely painted. Nice grimacing face. Again, I took the liberty of adding the cartoon sloppy Decepticon logo. Nice red paint, purple paint here on the chest. Nice sculpt work here on the abs. Arms, you have the exhaust. Nice sculpt work. Same for the treads. Detail on the inside as well as the outside. And sadly, it is just a carbon copy on both as far as the detail goes. Just a different color, which is kind of sad. But essentially, their legs do serve the same function in alt mode, so I can see why they did that. I just wish they would have changed it up just a little bit. But there he is from the back. The roof collapses very nicely. And in my opinion, I think that these guys, they look fantastic. They really do look fantastic. And Magic Square is doing a nice job. New Age is as well. Just I don't have them for comparison. I can't really comment on those figures, so I won't say as to whether these are better or not. I think all the sets look really, really good. And here we have Bonecrusher and Scavenger in their alt modes, and I think they look really good. I'll put up a cartoon image right here, just so we can see the similarities. Not much color breakup in this guy. Got a little bit of purple where the forearms make the front of the Bulldozer. Even the red and coloration on the chest don't transfer over to alt mode, sadly. You do have the sculpted detail, which is done nicely. Exhaust ports on the front, treads on the side. Again, I really do wish there was maybe some silver or something in there to break that up a little bit. View from the back, from the other side, and this should peg in a little better. Anyhow, Bulldozer does articulate up and down, or the blade does, which is nice. Overall, really well done. Let's move on to Scavenger. The whole entire body does rotate. Just bear in mind, it's very difficult to get the excavator section here to line up exactly right. Where the blade comes down, you need to have everything at 90 degrees here, or else it won't rotate properly. When you manipulate this, there's a peg that comes down, so you want to make sure that that peg is not in the down position when you do move the arms over. Now, if you do that, then you will get nice smooth rotation. Yeah, overall good articulation. As far as detail, you got purple paint for the windows, front and on the side. You've got that same detail on the side of the treads. Some nice sculpted detail throughout. Overall, I think Magic Square pulled off a very good looking Bonecrusher and Scavenger. And here we have the full set together. Got Mixed Master, Scavenger, Bonecrusher, and Scrapper. So I can't wait for Hook and Long Haul to come out. I'm pretty excited. I've seen pictures on the internet, but nothing up for pre-order on the Chosen Primer or Toy Dojo yet. So let's wrap it up. Overall, I think that Magic Square is doing a very good job with this set. These two do have their minor issues. A lack of some paint, a little bit of quirkiness with when you do the transformation, like when Scavenger, if you don't get that piece exactly right, it won't rotate. Very minor stuff. Overall, I think that New Age is killing it as far as releasing their version of these bots fully painted. But as far as sculpt and cartoon accuracy, I'm more of a fan of the Magic Square in that arena. To me, they visually remind me more of what I remember from my childhood. So, positive wise, wonderful sculpting. The paint that is there is well done. And these definitely do fit the bill for Bonecrusher and Scavenger. So, do they come recommended from me? Yes. I did purchase these from thechosenprime.com. I'll put a link in the description below. Hit them up and see what they have to offer. They are a wonderful company to purchase from. All that being said, if you haven't already, please like the video, leave a comment. Anything you could do to kind of steer people towards my channel using the YouTube algorithm would be greatly appreciated. I hope to see you again next time.